Alright guys, I just want to make it clear that this video will not be exciting. It will actually probably be very boring to you, but it is very necessary, so please watch it. Okay, so today I want to start off. Today we had some discussion after lunch between sales and production. Alright, it was just some natural discussion that turned into very progressive discussion, and it was about some things about the business, what's working for us, what's not. Especially pertaining to the relations between sales and production. One of the main things talked about was the job notes not making it to the PMs. So in other words, when the salesman is writing out his or completing his opportunity after he sold a job, it's not, those notes he's entering there is not making it to the PM, sometimes not even to the PM side of Salesforce or to the job package. So we're trying to figure out a way to make that happen. We do have a master plan in mind right now, which we need the text in Columbus to do a little bit of coding inside Salesforce, and that is a perfect solution. It's going to work great, but that's going to take some time because we just can't be on the top of the list. I've heard it may even take 6 months to even get started. Hopefully that's not the case. But in the meantime, we're trying to make a workaround because this is something that needs to happen immediately. We kind of got desperate with our ideas. We even talked about making a file cabinet, an actual file cabinet outside in the crew lounge, where that will contain all the information we need for the active jobs, or the jobs that are to be active. Once the salesman sells the job, he goes out, puts the file in the corresponding folder, like A to Z, last name of the customer, and so forth. PMs pick it up out of there in the mornings and find the notes for their particular jobs. That right there seems very, very dinosaur to me. So I came up quickly with this little solution. Hopefully this works. If not, fine, but I'm going to throw it out there and see if it sticks. Okay, so what it is, it's a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet, and what this is different about this spreadsheet is it is live. It's on the internet. You and I can edit this. All of us can edit this, and we will all be seeing the same thing. So, and ideally, the salesman, when they are writing out their when they're typing up their opportunities, the notes that they're putting in them opportunities, they're going to copy those and then paste them over here where it says notes in column C of the customer's name. So let's say, and right here, down here is the tabs. A, B, these are the indicators of the customer's last name, the first letter of the customer's last name. Okay, so A would, let's say, Anderson is a job right there. The customer's number, I don't know how many numbers it is. I think it's that many. And the notes, we'll say we pasted it, the note in. Let's say the salesman was typing into his opportunity that the skylight stays, which usually it will anyways. But let's say that. So here's our note: skylight stays, and we just leave it. Bam, that's done. So if I X out of this, which I can't, I don't have so many things I can do on this camera that's recording right now because it's limited. But I can't X out of it. But if I did and then I refresh this page, it's going to still say this, okay? And every one of us will be able to do that. But like I said, ideally, PMs will not be editing this. This purpose of the PMs will be to view this so they can see this part right here, the notes. And then the purpose of this for the sales would be to enter these notes for the PM to see. So the sales will actually be doing all of the editing. The customer number, I believe, is necessary because if it's Anderson and there's another Anderson, which it may just happen, we can just confirm that we're not taking this Anderson's skylight, keeping it in, or taking it out if it said to take it out. So we just want to give that little extra bit of security, knowing that we're doing the right job note here. Okay, so if we had a job note in the last name of somebody else was Edison, there's E, Gregory, there's G, so we'll just go to that note, and that's how that will happen. So also, for the salesman to be, we would all have to kind of, the only thing that I see is, okay, will this start getting cluttered? Yes, it will over time, but we can maintain that. If we know a job's totally complete, we can just go over here, right click, let's say that this was a job, it had a name, it had a customer number, it had a note, the job is complete, there's no more necessary reason to be communicating about this job. So over here on 3, we would just right click it, and we would just choose clear content, or even we would just delete the row altogether. So these are some basic things you would need to know. If you don't know Excel already, the basics you should be learning, because it's a great thing to know in life. It's great knowledge to know. If all kinds of bigger businesses use this for finances, to planning, to graphing, to everything. And then you can also use it in your personal life for making budgets and graphs of, you know, progression through a workout, or a habit that you're trying to break, or anything. Spreadsheets are great for everything like. So you should know the basics anyway. Sorry for rambling about that. Okay, so now this would be that. So in order for you to save this to your desktop, you would take right here this lock, and I can't do it right now because, like I said, I'm limited to what I can do with this camera. It'll shut me off if I leave this window. But if you hit these 2 squares up here, that's going to minimize this window so that you can see some of your actual desktop on your computer. Once that's done, you'll take this lock right here and you'll drag it over to your desktop, and that will be the link for you to always get to this spreadsheet whenever you need to. As far as me and Ron and I, who do the morning movement program in the mornings, what we will have, so you guys have, this is the morning movement program, by the way, and this is what Ron and I use to send out the email that you guys see every morning about jobs as we go over them with the crews. So up here is tools. I use Salesforce a lot. Ron uses JDE. There's our PM tracker, and, you know, our map and weather if we need it. So up here on the tools, I've added this link. This is the job notes link. So when we click that, it's going to take us over here to this Excel page, the same job notes that you guys are entering. So me and Ron can simply look at these job notes and find these customers' notes quickly in the morning, and then for the PMs to have it just on the fly, they'll do the same thing as the salesman, and drag this lock over to put it on their desktop. There's also, if you download a spreadsheet on your phone, it's free. Or I mean, Excel spreadsheet on your phone is free. Then you can customize, or you can edit and view this on your phone. All of us can. Okay, so this is the answer. I think this is basically pretty quick. There is a little bit of extra work, but we're not going to a file cabinet, pulling out files, printing papers, writing up papers, and hopefully this is just temporary, but very simple. Just to go over it briefly one more time real quick, is the salesman load this up in here. They load the job note, they put the customer's name, they put the customer's number. They're doing this while they're doing their opportunity. Hopefully it's on their desktop. They're just sliding right over, bam, bam, done. And then we retrieve this information right here. There's no middleman, and everything can be done if everybody stays consistent with this. It's not too big of a deal. It's a simple spreadsheet. If you don't know how to use it, like I said, it's very quickly, you should learn very quickly, at least the basics. And that's it, man. That's it. This is a fresh site right here. This is just like going to a website. It's like going to mrroof.com or anything like that. Bam, it's always going to be live. You don't have to save these. As I said, as soon as you put it in, just make sure if you type, you know, let's see, this is the D column, so we'll say it's deets. If you type deets and you just leave and you X out while this cursor is still blinking and this box is still bordered like this, then that's not going to stay. You have to enter it. Right now it's not entered. Once you leave that cell, now it's entered. Now that is entered, and you are good. That information is in there. So tell me what you think. If y'all want to go with this or not go with it, right here's your link. If you do, it's very simple. Just take that link, like I said, and put it over to your desktop, and you'll have it there. And then if you want it on your phone, then you'll just download Excel, go into your mail, and you'll go down to your groups, which I've already invited you to. It's called Job Notes, down in the bottom menu of your mail. You'll open that up through your phone, and then you'll have it on your phone as well. If you have any questions, let me know. And just do me a favor, respond to this. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is a good process. If not, I'll throw it in the trash. Who cares? Alrighty. Thank you.